Hey guys, so I just want to share with you all something that the Lord has been showing me and actually helping me with, and that is controlling my mind, controlling my thoughts. And I feel like this is very important, but I feel like we also don't realize how important it is. The mind is a battlefield, and I feel like I believe actually that the enemy really attacks us in our mind and in our thoughts. In Romans chapter 8, it talks about the mind that is governed by the flesh leads to death. What this means is, let's say if you're, thinking about this guy and, having sex with this guy and just all of these images and stuff like that. And then even though you're not doing it, it's still a sin to God because you're thinking about it. And then a couple of days later, you find yourself in the bed with that same guy that you were just thinking about. And you're like, what the heck? Like, how did this happen? Well, it all started, with a thought. And that's what it means by the mind that is governed by the flesh leads to death. But thank God for the Holy Spirit, because it also says that the mind governed by the Spirit leads to life and peace. Which means, when you're thinking about things that are pleasing to God, things that are true and noble, like it says in Philippians chapter 4, it tells us to think of such things. When we think about things that pleases God and things that are actually true and not making up fairy tales in our heads and stuff like that, then our lives will be peaceful. We will walk in the way of God. If you have that desire to live for Christ, but you find yourself always falling or always being led into some temptation and slipping, just see and really ask God to change your thinking, change the way that you think, renew your mind. Like it says in Romans 12, it says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but allow God to change you by changing the way you think. And then you will start to realize God's perfect plan and his perfect will for your life. But I truly believe that we all have to just get right with our minds, get right by changing the way that we think, and I believe that we will start walking truly in the way of God. So I encourage someone today to just really ask God to help you in this. The Holy Spirit helps us in our weakness, so ask the Lord to truly help you in changing the way that you think.